So we are now going to make some cinnamon bun, but the Italian version of it, which is what we make here at 21 Seed, which is the Nutella bun. To make the Nutella bun, we need 300 grams of strong flour, so the kind of flour you would normally use for bread, 100 grams of milk, 1 egg, 15 grams of fresh yeast, 5 grams of salt, 25 grams of white sugar, and 100 grams of soft room temperature butter. And of course, don't forget to have some Nutella with you. First of all, you put your flour into your big bowl, followed by your yeast. Put your milk. Make sure that all the ingredients are room temperature always when you bake. You're gonna now put in the 25 grams sugar and start mixing in with your spatula. Again, gently fold all the ingredients together, and then you break your eggs in your dough. So you start mixing all together. At this stage, you can add some salt. You're going to have this crumbly mix. For the time being, just take little bits of your butter and then fold. More butter, more folding. So now all our butter is in, and that's when we put our dough on the table. This is something between a sweet dough and a brioche, so it's very soft. As you can see, as soon as you touch it, it gets all stick together. And now you put on a plate, like this, cling film it, and put it in the fridge for at least 6 hours. The dough needs to be cold, not just in surface, it needs to be cold at the very core of it. Now, if you're in a rush, you can squeeze your dough flatter, and maybe in this case you can give it 3 hours. That's how your dough looks. As you can see, it's pretty cold and solid. The amount of dusting you do is this. It's nothing. You nearly can't even perceive it's there, but it is there, and that's all you need. Put your little dough on the table and roll it out with a roll pin. Try to be vigorous so that you keep the dough flat and all the same, and it looks like that a bit, and make sure that it comes into a rectangular shape, roughly ½ centimeter, if it's possible even less. You need to be fast because you need to work this dough cold. The dough has to be cold. So start spreading in your Nutella, and when you spread in, make sure you leave a frame all around of roughly 1 centimeter, so that then you can close this layer on itself and it will stick better on the dough. So you make sure you glue all the sides like this, so that your Nutella is trapped in. Flip the dough. So again, roll it pin down like this, and then add a second layer of Nutella. There is a lot of chance that when you're gonna do this, some Nutella will come out. It's not a problem, we just carry on rolling. It's no big deal. That's our third layer. We're going to do 4. Don't forget the timing is important. So if your phone rings and you gotta go off the kitchen for 10 minutes, take it as it is, stick it in the fridge and then come back to it. If you leave it on the table, that's it, it's game over. So, now that your dough is ready, you cut small strips, and then what you can see is all these lovely layers of Nutella, one after the other. So you can roll it in the most traditional wheel shape, like this, and help yourself with a muffin case to all shape together. Or what we can do is also plate it like a classic cinnamon knot. Make a little plate, like this one. The glaze is 1 egg, a teeny bit of salt, so literally a pinch of salt, quick whisk, and then with a brush, you just put a small layer, a very thin layer of eggs. Thin, very thin. And now this is gonna go in the oven for 17 minutes at 175 degrees. Those are beautiful, guys. I'm happy. And here we are. And now we can take out Nutella bun on the plate. Be gentle, taking them out the mold so that they don't open. I wish you could smell it. You should just be here or make it at home yourself to discover. And here we are. So enjoy. Oh my god. So good.